Alright, so we're a little early, and here in front of me is Hollywood Studios. But we're not going to Hollywood Studios. Maybe park hopping will do it. But we are heading somewhere else. Where is, okay, it's gonna come over this way. So, we are turning around. So a lot of people don't realize, and this is gonna time it a little bit, 9/11. We're not gonna film the whole thing, but if you look over there, way over there, it's a boardwalk. And some of the resorts are close by here. So the Skyliner is one way, and I just took the Skyliner actually coming that away from Pop Century. But there's another way to get to Epcot. And Epcot opens up at 11, which means about 10:30. 10:30 should be open, so I should be there by that time. So anyway, so we're gonna walk over there. And it's roughly about a mile, maybe a little less, to the back entrance of Epcot. So, but we are gonna show you how to get there from Hollywood Studios. So over here, you walk in front of Hollywood Studios, under the Skyliner, and the bus route, it's gonna be this way. The funky part is that this is where we run the marathon, so this is the way I know. I'm wondering what they're gonna do when the marathon comes back, how they're gonna do it, because it's a little bit more congested now. But we are gonna come up this way. See, and here we go. Little jog to the left, and it's a nice little view. You guys can see going over there, and we'll pick it up shortly. All right, they do have these signs in: alligators and snakes in the area, stay away from the water. And unfortunately and unfortunately, they are accurate. There could be. From my understanding is they wander in and out all the time. They have precautions in place to get them out as quickly as they can, but we don't see any, at least right now. And the whole hope is not to see any unless we're in Kilimanjaro and Animal Kingdom Safari Tour. But we are heading towards Epcot. Should take us about 30 minutes. When we run the marathon, we run it down this way, but up there we can actually see, because that's part of the drive there, but we can actually see runners coming. They actually run around all the way in, around in, and they enter in here. But this was actually a couple of years ago when I came for the opening of Star Wars Land. This is where they stopped us. We were all lined up here. If you can go back and look at my video, you can see us all stopped here, where I actually talked to Braden of Mickey Views, was here with us. But as you're walking up, you can see, and you see people passing us every once in a while. But the Boardwalk hotels, and then of course right there on the left is the Swan and the Dolphin. So there seems to be a pathway going here. There's someone that's up onto the street yet. Then of course you see the Skyliner where it turns, excuse me. That turns, that's the obligated turn, I believe they called it, but I think it's necessary. And on the left, you actually see a boat. So the ferries is coming around, and you can actually catch the ferry back there. I thought about it, and I might ride it sometime during the week when I'm here, but I decided to walk it. And I don't think I've completely filmed it. So, ooh, that light bulb fell. And so that's probably gone out. And so hopefully they fix it soon. But we'll come back in a little bit when we get closer to the hotels, which are very close now. So we walked a little bit, and here's the Swan and the Dolphin right in front of us. But the Boardwalk Inn is right over here. Boardwalk, Hollywood Studios. So we're gonna pass by the Boardwalk, and actually that's gonna take us into Epcot. But I think the Boardwalk is pretty cool. It's 9:21, so we've been walking for about 10 minutes. Now, granted, I took a little bit different stroll, so I took a little bit longer because I walked into Hollywood Studios, but if you exit right away, I probably would have saved a couple of minutes. But I've never stayed in here, and one of the things that I want to do is stay in each hotel, even if it's only one night, and just explore. And so this is when I wouldn't go to the parks, or at least not unless there's something I need to get real quick, and just come in and explore the rooms, explore, you know, the resort itself. And I think that's coming. I'm going to try to do something like that. I know some video bloggers do that, so I want to do that myself. Here's the ferry. To me, life is about experiences, and so you can experience it through others, but I like to experience stuff myself. And I invite you to do that. I invite you to, you know, we all ask, oh, what about this? And what about this? And how's this? And stuff. But I always think to myself, go do it. Sometimes that's the best way of doing it. All right, so going back, this is the entrance. So I've actually had to go there to walk across. So that's actually when I went to the opening of Star Wars Land. We actually parked there, or got dropped off there, took that bridge, and then walked back over there. You can see not a lot of people coming here. This is one of the luxury hotels, so it's expensive. I think I saw it the other day. It was on sale for, I think, $700 a night, or upwards of over 700. But we will be there soon to the boardwalk. We'll see you shortly. So we are coming into the big fork in the road, I guess you want to call it. You can go up here to the Swan and the Dolphin. You take a left. I'm trying to read in here. The boardwalk is over here. The yacht club is over there. The beach club, the Dolphin, and the Swan are back over there. And over here we have the boardwalk. And it is 9:25, so it's been 4 minutes since I last checked the time. We gotta walk around. Actually, it's funny because the last few years, this is where we ran in the Disney World Marathon. So you can actually go back and see some of my videos. Actually, the January 2020, I still remember that because, and you can start seeing the boardwalk now. When we were running around, I actually had to do a sweaty hug, or I actually looked for the sweaty hug because they were giving money to charity. So I was able to find it. And retrospect, that probably wasn't the smartest idea, but I did it for charity. There's a Jerry Rolls. And most of this is not going to be open. We probably will go into something in there. Cresta Waves. This is the resort. And of course they charge you even more, so like $700 is a minimum, but they're not for these rooms, so you can get this view over here. These rooms are probably, well, they're more than 700. And so we got Big River Grill and Brewing Works. Nothing really looks open. Trying to see, oh, they got a gift shop in here. That's what it looks like. So we're gonna go into the gift shop. This is actually, I've seen this on some video blogs, so we'll be right back. All right, there was some really cool stuff in that shop. I'll post some pictures of it, but here's the flying fish, the Abracadabra, it's called. This is a restaurant. They do have, there's the bakery, but I don't think the bakery's open. The bakery is so good. Everybody found my secret a few months back, actually more like 6-7 months back. I came and I just sat here, and I was by myself. But, ooh, let's see what they have. Oh, it's pizzeria, so it's just pizzas. They don't have by the slice. So it's 9:32. I'm trying to get over there before 10 so I can actually get in. I think they open it up and stuff. Is the bakery open? And the question, the answer I think is yes. It is open. We are going to go in. good right there. How much is the Mickey cupcake? So how much is it? Okay, 66. I'm actually gonna walk back later. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to get later. So sorry about that. And how much is this Mickey? $4.79. Oh, Mickey brownie. All right, we'll be right back. And here's the ice creamery, which I do not believe is open yet. Close. And oh, we're almost at the very end. But I got a surprise for you guys. This is actually ZSPN Club. And we're almost there. We've got a couple of stops to make. And we should be there by 10. I think I did this walk before. Sorry, I got my drink, so I'm kind of putting it up together. So there is this little chapel looking little thing where you can walk up here, and we're gonna walk up here so that we can see it real quick. And that's at the other side. That's where we came from, the dance, where it says dance hall. And then of course you walked up there, and the Yacht and the Beach Club are on the other side. So they're technically on the other side. So we used to actually, if I remember correctly, we used to, and this is before I videotaped, I wish I would have videotaped back then, but that's where we used to run, on that side. I remember there being sand, and there is the gateway. So we are getting very close. Now, ooh, big old spider right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. But we're about to walk over the gateway and head into Epcot. So we will be there shortly, and we will continue videotaping very, very shortly. We see a couple of the boats, but we're about to get here, and then the Skyliner's out here, and we've got to wait probably 15, maybe half an hour to get in, give or take. But yeah, here is Epcot. See, the Skyliner is right there. Actually, it's over here to the left of us, and right in front of us is the entrance to Epcot. So we are entering Epcot back over here. And they're coming in, but I'm not sure how many of them are coming in. I don't think they started. Well, they might have already started. And the Skyliner coming over to Epcot. But it's 9:46. So it took 25 minutes, but that's it. I made like 3 stops, so it's pretty quick to get over here. And that's it. We'll be waiting in line to get into Epcot, but that's the way you get from Hollywood Studios to Epcot. And again, it took me 25 minutes walking, and that's what I stopped at Native Pastry. And that's it.